Good evening. This is All India Radio Kohima. I'm Ningnem Hangsing with the evening bulletin. The headlines: NDPP and BJP returns to power in Nagaland with thumping majority. Nagaland creates history as 2 women candidates were declared elected. Several new faces makes entry to the 14th Nagaland Legislative Assembly. And Lok Sabha Speaker says increasing women participation in every sector is a reflection of New India. Now the news in detail. Counting of votes to the 14th Nagaland Legislative Assembly polls concluded. NDPP and BJP returned to power in Nagaland with thumping majority. NDPP has got 25 seats while BJP bagged 12 seats. On the other hand, NCP got 6 till the filing of this report. NPP 5, NPF, RPY, Athawale and LJP Ram Vilas won 2 seats each, while independent candidates bagged 4 seats and JDU with 1 seat. However, Congress has not registered a single win even this election. The incumbent Chief Minister Nipurio registered easy victory from his Northern Angami 2 seat. Deputy Chief Minister and BJP leader Y. Paton, State BJP President Tebjen Imna Along, former Chief Minister T.R. Zeliang, NPF leader Kujoluzo Nienu, Nipurio has congratulated all the winning candidates of the Nagaland Assembly elections 2023. Rio urged all the winning candidates to pursue with sincerity to fulfill their goals and vision as they have assured the electorates. Nagaland has created history as 2 women candidates of NDPP, Hekani Jakhalu and Salutonio Kruse, has been declared elected for the first time to the Nagaland Legislative Assembly. Jakhalu is a lawyer turned social entrepreneur and the founder of YouthNet. She is also a recipient of the Nari Shakti Puraskar Award in 2018. Kruse is a social worker who has been involved with various NGOs and civil society for more than 24 years. Salutonio Kruse won the seat in Western Angami Assembly constituency, defeating sitting MLA Kenijako Nakro. Incumbent Chief Minister Nipurio has congratulated the women candidates for winning the assembly seats. Taking to Twitter, Rio said they carry the hopes of women and future generations as change makers and role models. He expressed hope that they will continue to be passionate and courageous. The state has not had women members in the Legislative Assembly since its inception in 1963. In 2018, the state witnessed 5 female candidates, but none of them won seats. Several new faces from different professional backgrounds for the first time has made entry to the 14th Nagaland Legislative Assembly, defeating some of the veteran political leaders. In Kohima Town Assembly constituency, Dr. Silutyo Rutso of NPP defeated sitting MLA Dr. Nikki Kire of NDPP with a margin of 1,342 votes, while Achumbemo Kikon of NPF registered victory in Bandari with a margin of 3,589 votes over sitting MLA and BJP national spokesperson Monlumo Kikon. A Pongshipom of NCP won in Longlang, defeating his nearest rival, sitting MLA Pangnu Pom of BJP by a margin of 5,270 votes. Dr. Sukato Sema of LJP RV won Pugoboto with a margin of 850 against MLA Vikehosu of NDPP. In Futsero, independent candidate Dr. Nisatyo Mero defeated his nearest rival, current Minister Niba Kronu of NDPP by 104 votes. S. Toiho Yepto of NCP defeated sitting MLA H. Kehovi BJP by a close margin of 69 votes under Shurhoto, while in Pomching constituency, K. Kongam Konyak, BJP beat sitting MLA Po Wang Konyak by a margin of 2,877. Juenga Seb of JDU emerged victory over R. King of NDPP by a margin of 2,563 from Teminu Assembly constituency. In Tamlu, B.S. Nganlang Pom of NDPP was defeated by an independent candidate B. Bangtik Pom by a margin of 694, while in Tuli, A. Pangjung Jamir of BJP defeated Amen Bayadan of NCP by a margin of 3,029. An independent candidate, Kevipodi Sopye, won Southern Angami 1 seat, defeating sitting MLA Medo Yoka of NDPP by a close margin of 177 votes. Also, Dr. Kekre Yome of NDPP won Northern Angami 1 seat against sitting MLA Krihu Lejetsu of NPF with a margin of 1,690 votes. Jozuba seat was captured by Kudecho Khamo of NDPP, defeating Dr. Chotisu Sazo of LJP Ram Vilas by a margin of 2,238 votes. Lok Sabha Speaker Om Birla has said that increasing women participation in every sector is a reflection of New India. He said, responsibility lies with the youth for bringing transformative changes in the country. He was addressing the participants of the National Youth Parliament Festival 2023 in Parliament Central Hall today. Highlighting the role of the youth in the socio-economic transformation, Birla said, the country's youth are playing a vital role in bringing transformative changes in the country and at the global stage. On this occasion, Youth Affairs and Sports Minister Anurag Singh Thakur said, the country's women are scaling new heights in every sector. This news comes to you from All India Radio Kohima. You can also listen to this news bulletin on News On Air app and YouTube channel AIR News Kohima. Congress President K. Therrier has said, despite nil presence in the State Assembly in the past 5 years, the party has been upholding the interest of the people which the party thought is important for the state but found to be alone. Therrier, who contested from Dimapur 1 Assembly constituency, lost to BJP candidate Tovihoto Ayemi by a margin of 6,798 votes. Therrier stated that it is another sad day for all the party workers and well-wishers and apologized for the shortcomings. The Congress party congratulated BJP and the alliance for receiving the absolute mandate of the people, although the Congress have mixed feelings on whether it is the verdict of EVMs or that of the people. The Janata Dal United has appealed all to accept the people's mandate and refrain from indulging in any post-election violence but work hard for the next 5 years so that better results from the electorates will be obtained. In a press release, the party stated that it contested the election with the theme Development with Justice, but due to inconsiderable representation in the Assembly, it may not be able to deliver justice to the manifesto upon which the election was fought. However, it said the party will continue to pursue its goal which is for an all-round development sans corruption. The JDU Nagaland conveyed gratitude to the people of the state who has voted in favor of JDU in the just concluded election. The party also congratulated Joenga Sep, the lone winner from the 12th Semi-New Assembly constituency. Supreme Court today ruled that appointment of Chief Election Commissioner and election commissioners will be done by the President on the advice of a committee comprising of the Prime Minister, Leader of Opposition in the Lok Sabha and Chief Justice of India. A 5-judge constitution bench headed by Justice K.M. Joseph said this panel will be enforced until a law in this regard is made by Parliament. The bench was hearing a batch of petitions seeking reform in the process for appointment of members of the Election Commission of India. The top court emphasized that the Election Commission has to remain aloof from all forms of subjugation by the executive. The top court emphasized that Election Commission is duty-bound to act in fair and legal manner and to abide by the provisions of the Constitution. Union Law Minister Kiren Rijiju has described child sexual abuse as the gravest and most disconcerting challenge. Inaugurating a conference on child sexual abuse material organized by National Human Rights Commission in New Delhi, he said that all crimes are bad, but crimes against children are difficult to digest. He stressed the need to go beyond legal provisions to deal with such crimes, saying that society must come together to ensure the safety of women and children. Rijiju said the judiciary and government must come together to fight against the menace of child sexual abuse. He said that based on pendency of cases, Centre has earmarked 1,023 fast-track special courts, including 389 exclusive POCSO courts to dispose of cases related to rape and child sexual abuse. And now to end the news, the headlines once again. NDPP and BJP returns to power in Nagaland with thumping majority. Nagaland creates history as 2 women candidates were declared elected. Several new faces makes entry to the 14th Nagaland Legislative Assembly. And Lok Sabha Speaker says increasing women participation in every sector is a reflection of New India. That is all we have in this evening news bulletin. Have a pleasant night.